Hey, I'm Jacob, founder of Ceramic Speed. Ceramic Speed bearings are handmade in Denmark from the finest quality components and special ceramic speed balls. Each product is designed to have the lowest possible friction and the longest lifetime. Today we're gonna show you how to maintenance your product step by step.
Maintenance of Ceramic Speed wheel upgrade, Campagnolo and Fulcrum, front and rear wheels. You'll need the tools and equipment you can see here to carry out the job. Step 1. Maintenance of Campagnolo and Fulcrum front wheel. Remove the quick release and loosen the dust cover preload bolt. Now, unscrew the bolt using your 5mm hex key. Unscrew the dust cover . And carefully remove the cone, as Jacob demonstrates here. Now you'll be able to slide the axle out through the hub. Gently remove the cup and cone seal and lift out the cage containing the Ceramic Speed balls. Now you're ready to clean all the parts. Some parts can be wiped clean with a cloth, while the smaller parts need to be cleaned using the degreaser, as you can see Jacob doing here. When you're finished cleaning the parts, take your cloth and give the hub a good wipe down, making sure it's properly clean. Place the cage with the Ceramic Speed balls back in the cup, and then you're ready to add grease. To obtain the lowest friction and maximise the lifetime of your bearings, we recommend a filling grade of 50 to 80%. For best performance, we recommend using Ceramic Speed grease, but other greases can be used. Now, gently mount the cup and cone seal, repeating the same procedure on both sides of the wheel. When they're in place, you can mount the axle in the hub again. Mount the cone spacer on the axle. Now, you can replace the preload dust cover cap and adjust the preload to get the correct amount of side play. There should always be a small amount of play, and this will be adjusted when you mount the wheel on the bike. Now you're ready to mount the shim. Place the shim onto the bolt and tighten it. Finally, tighten the set screw bolt and mount the quick release again. Step 2. Maintenance of the Campagnolo or Fulcrum rear wheel. Use the free wheel and sprocket removing tool to remove the quick release and cassette bolt. You'll then be able to remove the cassette. Now, take the hex key and loosen the preload bolt. Next, take your two 5mm hex keys and use those to loosen the non-drive side bolt. Remove the preload adjustable dust cover and slide the axle out through the hub. Remove the cone from the non-drive side, then use a small screwdriver to remove the rubber seal. Lift up the cage and then repeat the process on the drive side. Use a cloth to wipe off the parts which you've placed on the table, then take all the small parts and clean them with degreaser. After you've done that, take your cloth and wipe off both sides of the hub. Replace the cage containing the Ceramic Speed balls in the hub, and then you're ready to add grease. A fill grade of 50 to 80% will minimise friction and maximise bearing lifetime. For the best performance, we recommend using Ceramic Speed grease, but other greases can be used. Now mount the seal making sure it's correctly installed. Repeat the same procedure on the other side, and then add some grease in the free hub area to lubricate the free hub balls. Now, install the axle by sliding it through the free hub. Mount the cone on the non-drive side axle, remembering to replace the spacer when the cone is installed. Now you can mount the dust cover cap and install the non-drive side bolts. Tighten the bolts to the recommended torque. Check your supplier's manual if you're not sure how tight that should be. Adjust the preload and tighten the bolt. Then mount your cassette on the free hub and tighten the final bolt using the freewheel remover. After that, you can mount the quick release. Your maintenance is now complete and your bearings are ready for action.